Hello students, welcome to my YouTube channel, and in this video we will start with a poem from first flight, and this is the poem 3, and the name of the poem is A Tiger in the Zoo by Leslie Norris. About Leslie Norris, let me tell you a little bit of him, that he was a Welsh poet and he was also a famous story writer. But the most important thing about him is that in many of the poems, he has described about the animals. That means it was based on the animals. Similarly, in this poem also, he has described about the two contrary conditions of a tiger. We'll see in the poem that what are the contrary conditions. Now in this video, I'll just explain you about the introduction and stanza-wise explanation and the literary devices according to the stanzas. So let's come to the introduction. Now this poem brings a contrast of a tiger's life in a zoo and a natural habitat, that is obviously a forest, जहाँ tiger अपने natural habitat में जंगल में रहता है. It explains the agony and helplessness of a caged tiger. So the poem is describing about a tiger who is in the zoo, who is locked in a cage behind the bars, और वो बहुत ही ज़्यादा दुखी है. Of course, वो अगर चीज़ें हमारे साथ भी होती हैं, as a human being, we also would love to go out and feel free, right? But अगर हमें भी कहीं एक जगह बंद कर दिया जाए, definitely will not feel good at all. Now, the poem also highlights the importance of freedom. Of course, freedom is important for every living being, often an animal, and arouses sympathy towards a constrained tiger. We'll see that how beautifully Leslie Norris has arouses the sympathy towards these animals. And of course, he was the animal lover, and that he has described in his poem. And he is actually trying to create an impact on the reader. वो हमारे भी जहन में ये लाना चाहते हैं कि animals should also feel free. उन्हें एक जगह constrain करके हमें नहीं रखना चाहिए. So let's begin with stanza 1. He stalks in his vivid stripes the few steps of his cage on beds of velvet quiet in his quiet rage. Now let's begin with the word meaning first. Stalks means to follow, पीछा करना. Vivid means to bright, and rage is extreme anger. Now over here, he is actually about the tiger. लेस्ली नॉरिस टाइगर को पर्सोनिफाई कर रहे हैं एंड बोल रहे हैं दैट वो अपने विविड स्ट्राइप्स में घूमता है. वाई? बिकॉज टाइगर का ये एक नेचुरल कलर है, उसकी जो स्ट्राइप्स होती हैं बॉडी में दैट आर वेरी वेरी ब्राइट, एंड हिज फॉलोइंग द फ्यू स्टेप्स ऑफ हिज केज. A limited space is there and tiger is just roaming in that limited confined place area जो उस zoo में जहाँ पर वो बंद है. On pads of velvet quiet in his quiet rage. ना उसके जो pads हैं, paws हैं, पंजे हैं, बहुत ज़्यादा soft हैं, and poet ने उसको compare किया है with velvet, as soft as velvet, and over here it's a sort of metaphor which has been used. In his quiet rage. Now quiet is okay, rage is extreme anger. वो शांत भी है but बहुत ज़्यादा गुस्से में भी है. Why? Because he cannot come out of that place. He is constrained in that cage, and that is why he is feeling helplessness. He is feeling helpless. So he is over here quiet but with an extreme anger. Now 2 or 3 literary devices or poetic devices there in the poem. That is, first is personification, oxymoron, and repetition. Oxymoron, I can just say that look at the last line, last two words, quiet rage, where two contrary words are joined and used together. Quiet and rage are the contrary words. Quiet means very calm, शांत है, और rage means extreme. So these are the two contrary words, but साथ में use हुए हैं. So this is the stanza 1. Come to stanza 2. He should be lurking in shadow, sliding through the grass, near the water hole where plump deer pass. Now lurking means hiding and plump means fed. Now the poet over here is telling about a tiger who should be in a natural habitat, who should be in its jungle where he is supposed to stay. और वहाँ अगर वो होता तो वो अभी झाड़ियों में छुपा हुआ होता. He should be hiding somewhere in shadow, sliding through the grass. बहुत धीरे से वो ग्रासेस को क्रॉस करके आता और पहुंचता कहीं वाटर होल, टू अ नियर वाटर होल एरिया और अ वाटर प्लेस, जहाँ पर मे बी कुछ डियर्स पानी पी रहे हो और वहाँ वो जाके उनको चेज करता फॉर इट्स प्रे. So in this paragraph, in this stanza, the poet is describing about a tiger who is supposed to be in a zoo, who is supposed to be in a forest, और वहाँ actual में वो अपने activity perform करता. What? That he should be sliding and hiding near the bushes to catch its prey near the water hole. Come to next stanza. He should be snarling around houses at the jungle's edge, bearing his white fangs, his claws, terrorizing the village. Now, snarling means growling, bearing is showing, fangs is teeth, and terrorizing is frightening. So, what the poet is telling over here? Poet बता रहे हैं that वो वहाँ अगर बाहर होता, zoo में ना होता, तो वो क्या कर रहा होता? He should be snarling around houses. जो हाउसेज या जो घर, जो विलेज जहाँ फॉरेस्ट एंड होता है और विलेज शुरू होता है, वो उधर वहाँ घुर्रा रहा होता, अपनी चिंगार दहाड़ रहा होता अराउंड द हाउसेज, अराउंड द विलेज एरिया. एट द जंगल सेज, जंगल के किनारे जहाँ पर शहर या विलेज शुरू होता है. बेयरिंग हिज वाइट फैंग्स एंड हिज क्लॉज, ही शुड हैव शोन हिज वाइट टीथ, जो उसके कैलाइन टीथ होते हैं, आगे शार्प टीथ होते हैं. जब वो ग्राउल करता तो उसके दो टीथ उसके दिखते. हिज क्लॉज टेरराइजिंग द विलेज, and he should have frightened the villagers. He should have scared the people out there in the village. Now it's not that कि वो मारना चाहता है, वो मारने के लिए उन लोगों को बाहर निकल कर आता है. No, the tiger does not chase any people unless it is teased or disturbed. जब तक उसे हम नहीं छेड़ते तब तक वो शांत रहता है. वो सिर्फ और सिर्फ अगर वहाँ फॉरेस्ट से निकलता तो वो सिर्फ डराता. He should not have killed the people. So in this stanza also the poet is describing about a tiger who must be or who has been in a forest area. Had he been there, he should have done all the activities around catching its prey near the water hole, that, and top of that he should have crawled around the houses, terrorizing the villages. Now come to next para. But he is locked in a concrete cell, his strength behind bars, stalking the length of his cage, ignoring visitors. लेकिन अब क्या है? What is the actual scenario? The tiger is in the zoo. In this paragraph, in this stanza, the poet is telling that this tiger is in the zoo. Unfortunately, he is not in that forest area and he could not perform all that activities which he was supposed to do in free. So, where he is in this stanza, the tiger is confined in a concrete cell. मीन्स जो बार्स हैं वो बहुत ज़्यादा स्ट्रॉन्ग है और वहीं वो लॉक है. हिज स्ट्रेंथ बिहाइंड बार्स, ऑब्वियसली इफ इट इज़ लॉक तो उसकी जो स्ट्रेंथ है वो भी दब गई है, वो भी कहीं छुप गई है. एंड ही इज़ नॉट लुकिंग वेरी वेरी एक्टिव. बहुत लेजी, मायूस, डल, डम लग रहा है वो. एंड ही इज़ एक्चुअली नॉट इवन बॉदरिंग एनीवन हु इज़ आउटसाइड द बार्स. नाउ स्टॉकिंग द लेंथ ऑफ हिज केज, वहीं वो घूम रहा है पूरे दिन, वहीं लिमिटेड स्पेस में घूमता रहता है थ्रू आउट द डे. एंड ही इज डूइंग व्हाट? ही इज इग्नोरिंग द विजिटर्स. Obviously, he is not showing any sort of interest. He is showing the indifference towards the visitors. He don't want to pay attention to those visitors who have come to see him. Not at all. Rather, he is preferring to walk quietly in that limited space. वो उन सबको इग्नोर करके, जैसे हम जू में देखते भी हैं नेचुरली, दैट जो टाइगर्स या अदर वाइल्ड एनिमल्स जो होते हैं वो अपने लिमिटेड एरिया में घूम रहे होते हैं, बट क्या वो एक्चुअल में वैसे होते हैं? नो, दे आर नॉट द एक्चुअल एनिमल. अगर हम उन्हें इमेजिन करें जू से बाहर या कहीं फॉरेस्ट एरिया में, डेफिनेटली दे वुड हैव बीन अ डिफरेंट एनिमल. हम उनके सामने खड़े भी नहीं हो सकते. वी विल बी स्कैर्ड टू सी एंड देन फेस देम. बट ओवर हियर विजिटर्स आर seeing them, watching them, relaxing in a very relaxing way without any sort of frighten. But over here, tiger is not showing any sort of willingness or interest towards the visitors. वो सिर्फ चक्कर लगा रहा है अपने उसी concrete cell में with very dull and dumb activity. No other activity he is showing. Yes, poetic device is there in this stanza, that is alliteration, and we can see concrete cell. The word C is the alphabet. Come to next stanza. He hears his last voice at night, the patrolling cars, and stares with his brilliant eyes at the brilliant stars. Now over here we are actually being sympathized. Somewhere or the other the readers is getting sympathized by the condition of a tiger who is locked in a cell. अब वो क्या कर रहा है? Hears the last voice at night. यहाँ वही टाइगर है जो जू में बंद है और वो रात में तब तक जगा रहता है. He just wake up at the night till वो उस पेट्रोलिंग कार्स की आवाज़ नहीं सुन लेता, तब तक वो जगा रहता है, वो आवाज़ें सुनता है. The patrolling cars are the security officers who take round in the zoo that everything or every cell is locked and it's going well. वो सारी जो चेक करते हैं. So उनकी जब कार आती है, हॉर्न बजता है, टाइगर उनके हॉर्न को सुनता है, तब तक सुनता रहता है जब तक वो चले नहीं जाते. And stares with his brilliant eyes at the brilliant stars. And brilliant is bright. Obviously जब वो उसकी लाइट उसके आइज़ पे पड़ती है तो उसकी आइज़ भी बहुत ज़्यादा शाइन करती है. When we see the eyes of the tiger, it's as bright as stars. So here the poet is actually sarcastically also is telling something, that he is looking at that car with his bright eyes. Top of that, same way, what happens next? He stares with the brilliant eyes, bright eyes to the sky, in which the stars are also shining. Stars are also shining like his eyes. रात में तारे बहुत ज़्यादा टिमटिमाते हैं, चमकते हैं, ब्राइट होते हैं. सेम वे उसकी आइज़ भी उसी तरीके से ब्राइट है. But the tiger keeps staring at these beautiful stars shining brightly at night and represents the free world of nature. He cannot do anything except looking and staring at the eyes. He is so helpless because he has been locked out there. Now in the whole poem, it's kind of an imagery which the poet has created. हमारे अंदर पूरा एक माइंड में उस टाइगर की इमेज बन जाती है जो एक जू में है. And that is why the poet is trying, and he has been successful in creating some sort of sympathy towards these animals, all other animals. Tiger is just a representative over here, but he has aroused the kind of sympathy towards every animals which are being locked in a zoo just for the entertainment of the people and just for some of the profit. So this poem just tells about that freedom is necessary for everyone, not only for human beings but also for the animals. I hope you all understood the poem. Thank you.